Hello and welcome. My name is Ajaxpost and today I have a brand new game for you. In fact, it's so brand new it's not actually in early access as yet. So I must give a very big thank you to Sarah from Merge Games, who offered me a key to this in the pre-early access build so that we can have a look at it, play with it, have a look, see what works, what doesn't work, what we like, what we don't like. Not just me, of course, but also you. So if you've got anything you feel like saying about this game we're going to be looking at today, then please do get in touch with Dope Games, the developers, and Merge Games, the publisher, either on the Steam forum for it or the Discord server, all the links for which will be in the description below. So, as you can probably tell from the trailer running beneath me, this is a game called Definitely Not Fried Chicken. It's a game about what is described as a controversial subject. A brief paragraph from the product website. Definitely Not Fried Chicken is a business management sim with a twist. Grow your drugs trade through legitimate fronts by managing both sides of the business. Acquire new, in quotes, businesses, meet new clientele, develop more potent narcotics, make lots of money, and leave a city in ruin. Apparently that's big thing. Yeah, right. Set in a sunshine-soaked city in the glamorous 1980s, Definitely Not Fried Chicken will test your entrepreneurial business skills. So this does kind of rather appeal to me. It's a builder tycoon type of game, like Recipe for Disaster, Hotel Magnate, or Back in the Day, Another Brick in the Mall, or Academia School Simulator. I love these sort of building type games with an entrepreneurial, economic tycoon kind of twist. Now, heads up, I do not in any sense condone or endorse the use of illegal drugs, the manufacture of, the sale of, or anything to do with the drug trade. It is not something I will condone or endorse. This is simply a game, and we're going to take it as that. So we're going to attempt to avoid all the subtext of the subject nature of this game. Anyway, let's have a look and see what Definitely Not Fried Chicken actually looks like in play. So here we are playing a brand new game. This is the new game screen. We need to give it a name. Now, I don't think you get multiple saves per game, as it were. I don't think, which is kind of a negative from me. I always like to, when I'm doing these building tycoony things, play around with things. If it doesn't work, then just go back and fix it and so on. I'm not one of those who likes to play hardcore Iron Man kind of thing. Yeah, no, the game is fun. If it doesn't work and I'm 3, 4, 5, 26 hours into it and it goes wrong, then I'm going to get frustrated. So I would like to have a multiple save game system, but as I said, this isn't even in early access as yet. Oh, I should have said this up front. There is actually, before the game is released into early access, which I think is scheduled for October of 2022, there is an early bird option available to you on the Zola website, if I've pronounced that correctly. Again, there'll be a link to that in the description below. So for 20 quid in English money, or whatever your local currency equivalent is, you can get the base game and also an early bird DLC pack with lots of extra goodies and so on. And you can see all the details for that on the Zola page listed below. But as I said, it's due for early access in October. When you start a new game, you give it a name. You can start with the tutorial. I'm not going to do that here because I think I understand everything it needs to tell me, and I'll point out what I know about the game as we go through, as always. So take that away. Let's start the game. So here we are in our sunshine-soaked city, and oh yeah, there's quite a big map, definitely, and there's all sorts of businesses here. There is a scrapyard, a university, there's all sorts of other legitimate businesses and so on. And now the tutorial itself actually starts in a proper fried chicken shop. Well, yes, the front business, if you will. So you go through setting that up just to get to know how the placing of objects and the laying out of rooms and so on starts, and it then moves you straight away. You get fired from that and you move straight into creating a backroom business, the narcotics business, which is obviously the focus of the game. You are introduced to a character called the Major. who is your main competition. Now, I haven't played that far yet in a brand new game, so I don't know how quickly he appears when I start a new game without going through the tutorial. But if you play the tutorial, he does appear, and his heavies, quite quickly. So getting your fledgling narcotics business up and running is actually quite a task. I don't know how quickly he's going to appear here in an ordinary... This is a sandbox game? Free play, whatever, yes. So, anyway, what we need to do, first off, is find somewhere to build a factory. And we're going to be doing that, our narcotics business that is. We don't have anything as yet, so what we need to do is buy a plot or two of land. So this area here is open to us, and we can actually buy 2 plots of land. Any of these will do. We can't buy it in the... We can buy it in the centre, I think. I haven't got that far yet. So the tutorial starts you off over here, and let's not do that. Let's move it along a little bit. So let's start in the middle here, I think. So we'll purchase this plot for $0, and this plot here for another $0, and that's it. If we want to buy any more, it's going to cost us 11. We've got 40 grand in our bank balance at the moment, so let's see how well the business does before we start shelling out tens of thousands for extra space on the map. Now, although we are quite close to the road, we don't actually have a direct connection to it. So the first thing we need to do is actually connect one of these plots to the road. I can't place it there because I don't own that plot, as it says here. So if I click into this plot here, now we can either put in a connection like that. As you can see, it connects me to the main road, or that, which doesn't connect me to anything, or any of these other combinations thereof. The one that gives me the most available space after putting the road connection in is this one. So that's what we'll do. So we just need to come out of that, and that's the job done. Okay, we are going to need to set up 3 basic buildings to start with. We need a room in which we produce our product, the grow room, and we'll be producing basic level cannabis in there. We'll need a storage room because our production line is so efficient. We need somewhere to keep all the products safe, and we'll also need a sort of vehicle depot, a vehicle room, a moped garage, if you will, from which we can deliver our product out to all those lovely people who enjoy what we're doing. Yeah. So the moped room will need to go here. Now, one of the things with the game at the moment is there aren't many tooltips. So unless you recognise these icons, you're going to be a bit stuck, basically. Most of them are reasonably self-explanatory, but some of them do take a little getting used to. So hopefully we'll get proper tooltips as the game goes through. At the moment, the sort of the help screens are placeholders, so there, and obviously that will develop as the game goes through early access. Anyway, what I want to do first off is place one of my mopeds down, so I know how much room I've got to play with. And we'll need to rotate this using R. If I place that there, so it's really close to the road. So now I know how much room I've got left for my buildings. And you see there's no real room over here for another moped office, another moped garage. So we're going to build a grow room to start with. Now each room, the grow room and the storage room, the staff room, the toilets and all the rest of it, they have different room characteristics. So if I lay down a growing room, I can put my cannabis production in there, but I can't put my storage. Or if I create a storage room, I can't put my cannabis growing objects in there. So you need to make sure you get the right room selected first. We need to highlight, there you go, what room we're creating. It's going to be a growing room, so I'm just going to paint it out on the map. So we'll have our growing room out here at the back, I think. Say from here, yeah, and we'll see if that's big enough. Making them larger is very easy and simple, or if you get this wrong, you can simply use the delete paint option, and it will remove that and you'll get your money back. That's lovely. Okay, so in here we need I also want a storeroom actually, so what I tend to do is put the 2 rooms down so I know sort of what room I've got to spare. So we'll place down a storeroom. I'll place it, say, along here. Yeah, as you can see, it's got a different style for the room, so that's a clue as to which room type you're working with. Anyway, back to our growing room. Now down here, this is quite nice. This is the sort of process. So here you need an appliance of this category, which is the cannabis bed. You need an appliance of this category, which is the drying pallet, and then you also need something of this category, which is the cutting bench. So you need all of these categories, all of these parts of the process in place before you can start doing anything really in that particular room. And that applies to legitimate businesses as well, like chicken restaurants. You actually need a chicken coop to start with, which is slightly odd, but there you are, as well as a place for turning the chicken into meat and fryers and cash registers and stuff. So each part of the process needs to be accounted for. So this is quite a nice design. We're going to put a door. No, on a door. That's you there. So actually, I'll put you on the corner. Yeah, why not? And then we need to put in our equipment. So this is going to be a growing bed. Now I'm going to put you in this way round, and you'll see why I do that in a moment. Actually, no, I will do it this way round. Oh, and again. And you can see here it's highlighted the 1, so I've got step 1 done, which is good. Actually, I want you the other way around. So if I click you and rotate you, like so. That's it, then I can put another one in round that way, and a couple more. Again, the tutorial suggests you start with 4, which I assume makes sense. Now we need a drying pallet. I'm going to use the tutorial guidance here, so it only says I need 1. So we'll put you in. Yeah, one thing is it takes off the placement object when you rotate the mouse. Because I always use the mouse to move around the maps, as you may know if you've watched my other videos. So that's the drying pallet. We also need a cutting bench. Yeah, I'll put you there for the moment. Now, one thing you can do here, this is telling you, if I come out of build mode for a second, this tells me the cannabis that I'm going to be creating, what quality it is. And the 1 star is very basic cannabis, and I want to improve that. And one way of doing that is adding in some what they've called area of effect emitters, which is a bizarre name. So you look at that, AOE emitters, what's that got to do with anything? Well, one of the main things is these lights. This is the first thing we learn about, and what these do is they improve the quality of the cannabis that you're growing here. So if I put you there and you there, you can see immediately my cannabis has now gone from 1 to 3 stars. But I am paying rather no. If I come out of build mode, escape, that's it, and then click on here, right, I can adjust how much I'm paying. If I take that down to 3, and that one down to 3 as well, so I'm paying less, but I'm getting, rather annoyingly, basic again. But if I put my overlays on, get rid of that, for light, there you go. So this shows you the impact of that light area. I'm slightly concerned that it's showing only 1 there, but then again, oh actually no, that's showing 1 star, ideal, actual. Now if I increase this one here, no, that one there, to 4 lights, yeah, everything's gone up to 3 star. There you go. Right, yeah, so you see the stars there in the tooltip panel, and the actual is gone there. Right, now can I actually take this one down to 2 star? No, still not quite good enough. Now that's not good, is it? Okay, we'll leave you as 3, and you do need to be, yeah. presumably we'll make more money if we have cheaper production, but you know, that's by the by, so we'll put that in there. Okay, so that's our manufacturing. This is our storage room, so we're going to need to build in there objects. So this is our storeroom. And again, we're going to want a door. I'll put the door here, there, yep. And in here, what we're going to need is a boxing desk. So this is where all the produce is boxed up. And we'll put you... I shall put you at the back. Like so. And there. Okay. And some storage racks. I can put a storage rack there. Another one there. Okay, now we have a functional operation here. We have manufacturing, we have storage, or boxing and storage, we have a delivery option. We don't have any people to do the work though, so we're going to need to employ some people. We can only employ 4 people in this size of operation, so I think 2 workers will be good. And we need to tell them what to do. Again, tooltips will be handy here. But I think we could sort of work out, so that's growing of cannabis, and that is storage and delivery, moving to delivery, something like that. Again, the tooltips here, yeah, doesn't really help you. That's that. We can also set staff schedules in here. So here they are. This tooltip does work. They're either working, on a break, or going home. So as you can see, I'm working my team here to the bone, essentially. Yes, this trade never finishes, so that's all that done. We ought to have security as well. This is kind of an illegal operation, so you want to make sure it's protected. So we will hire one of you, and your task is... Okay, your task is to keep my place secure. And one of the nice things about... Well, there are several nice things about this. If I start getting this running, the staff will turn up. Here they come. Oh, there's Mr. Security Guard. So these guys come in here. I don't know why he's going in there. Because there's nothing to do as yet. Right, what you can do here with your staff... You can either do it by clicking on them, is you can give them equipment. So you can give them outfits, protective or comic, or appropriate to a legitimate business. Footwear, there is no footwear at the moment. Or in this case, what they carry in their hands. Now for those guys who are producing our cannabis, we're going to give them gloves, because that gives them a -50 cooldown. I have no idea what that means. Either it means they can get back to work more quickly, or they somehow grow cannabis more quickly. We can either do it by clicking on them, or coming in here and clicking on them in the employee panel. So we'll look at Nick and we'll give him gloves as well. We also have, for our Mr. Security, we have, if I click on him, a bat with added nails. Now, the issue you have here is that the major, your competition, go away, your competition here has a whole bunch of heavies with guns. Yeah, which isn't terribly good if all you've got is... Why are they not growing anything? They're looking very idle. Their tasks. Yeah, they should be doing that. Oh, they're not... Is it not resting hour, is it? What's the time? It's 1:43, so what's the schedule? Oh, they could be just resting. Okay. So come 2 o'clock, they should get to work. Right, so we haven't got long now. Now these employees, like all employees, do have needs, as we saw in fact when we clicked on one. Yeah, he's got hunger, bladder needs, tiredness, all the rest of it. So we will need to create spaces for them which will cater for those needs. Oh, 2 o'clock. They're getting to work. Awesome. Lovely. So they're growing that. They wait for that to develop. They'll dry it, they'll cut it up, they'll box it, and then we can send it off to be sold somewhere, which will be good. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a couple of little rooms for them, which they can then use for resting and so on. So let's have a look. We're going to do this. So we have got a staff lounge room. Yeah. Where should we put that? We're going to want more than one moped, so I'm not going to put it there. We could put it here, but that is my kind of expansion place. I'm wondering if I can put these rooms over there. Actually, no, what I'll do is I'll put the staff room here. So we're going to paint the staff room. It's going to be a bit like that. That's good. We'll put a door in there so they can get into it. There we go. And in here we're going to want a sofa, a blue sofa. The different colours appear to be all the same price, so okay, we'll use a blue sofa in there. We'll give them a TV to watch. Yeah, rotate that so they can actually watch it. Also something to eat and drink. Yeah, for their hunger and their nutrition needs, basically. So a vending machine, that's $4.50. Is that the only one I've got? Oh, that's a big TV. They're not getting that, not yet. Okay, we'll put a vending machine in here, and you can go there. And a little coffee machine. You can go there. That's lovely. Right, looks like we're getting product. Oh, we are. We're getting product ready to be boxed up. So at this point, what we need to do, let's come out of there. Let's come out of the overlays. Let's close all this down. Now, the map, the dispatch map is where you can send your product to. Now, there are a couple of places which are unique here. The gun shop, the university, and the scrapyard. Now, they are special clients. So we've got a university, and that gives us extra skills. But to do that, you either... Well, I think you actually need to earn points by supplying them with cannabis, or whatever your product is. So, auto-cutting bench, drying racks, all sorts of lovely stuff. This is more advanced products. Now, some of these aren't available yet. As you can see, it's got EA, which means they're going to arrive during the EA, the early access period. So these are different outfits. A gardener's outfit, a hat, lovely. Or, sorry, that's what they. This, like, why is it stopped? Not quite sure why it's not going. Is this an little early access kind of bug thing? Oh, there it is. Now yes. So these are things you can get. So I'm going to want a gun, basically. I want to have some armaments to my security. So what I want to do is interact with the gun shop to start with. Or they can also give me lovely new vehicles, a car garage. Because a moped can only carry one box of drugs. A car can carry 4. So you're going to want a car at some point. But I think security is going to be key to start with. So that's going to be here. Now, to get that, I need to provide them with this many points. So that's a kind of research tree kind of thing. And I do that by supplying them with drugs. Yeah, depending on the quality, that determines how many points I get, which I can then spend on whatever it is I want from them. And the scrapyard. Or the scrapyard is what gives me the cars, it's not the gun shop, obviously. No. So what I'm going to do is I want to deal with the gun shop to start with. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to say the gun shop can get stuff from me. Yeah, so my moped will deliver to the gun shop. So let's see if that happens. So we'll roll this forward, get it going a little bit faster. boxing it all up. Right. Don't need to store it. We've got a moped. And he's taking it straight out. Awesome. Now, on the dispatch map, you actually see your moped doing their travels. And you can actually follow them as they go through the city. There he goes. Isn't that lovely? I don't know if they get intercepted by the police or anything. I dare say that's a risk that will be built into the game as it progresses. So we'll just wait for our moped man to deliver our first box of goodies to the gun shop. Oh, and he gets stuck in traffic behind a police van and some other vehicle. Ah, and there's the gun shop. So he's going to turn in here. And he's supplying excellent grade cannabis. And the customer's going to come out, take that off him. And our moped man will return to the operation, to the shop. Oh no, the major. So he's going to be sending some of his boys round to cluck us up. Oh dear. Right. So let's pause this here. Now, we're not going to get out of this alive, basically. What we can do is we can set some traps for him. Now, I don't know if that's going to be enough. Don't want to go there. Let's go in here. We can set some bear traps, which should do some damage to his team. Now, the thing is, our guys wander around the site anyway, so they could fall foul of these as well. So I don't know. I'm going to place them all around, I think. They're quite expensive. Around here as well. Okay. Oh, here they come. Now they're going to get caught in the bear traps. Oh, they are! Excellent! Unfortunately, some of them get through and... Ooh! They're not beating us with... They're not shooting us with guns. They're beating us up. With sticks. Oh, but they are killing us. Oh dear, because there's too many of them. But we are doing them some damage back. By the look of it. Oh, and we've killed one of them. Excellent. Well, not quite so excellent because all my people are dead. Now, one thing you might have noticed if you've been very, very observant is right down the bottom right here. There is a notification, an event panel. And this tells you things that have happened. So at 7:15 I lost an employee. They were killed. As you can see, it's very early build, as I said, pre-early access, which is due for October 2022. So some of these events don't have a full text for them yet. So presumably that is where we killed some of their guys. So I've lost my 4 employees. Yeah, which isn't terribly good. Can I clear those messages? I can. That's it. That's gone. What I'm going to do then is employ 4 more people. So we're going to need to employ these people again. There doesn't appear to be any way of dealing with the dead bodies. So anyway, so employees. We're going to need 2 more workers to do that, and that. Okay. We're going to need, another security guard. I'll employ you. I'm also now going to employ an engineer who should be able to repair anything. Actually, have they damaged anything? I'm sure when they did this in the tutorial, they actually came in with guns blazing and actually did a lot of damage to my equipment. But it looks like my equipment has survived. But we need an engineer anyway because things do wear out. So we need someone to sort of fix things as that happens. So we're going to employ an engineer as well. That's lovely. So, okay. How are we doing? What's happened here? Oh, that's just... attackers have been defeated. Excellent. That's good. I want to get back to my plot. So there you go. So the new team have turned up. Oh, and my engineer is immediately setting to work on that bear trap, which caught one of those chicken guys in its teeth. Good. Oh, right. So this is interesting. So an astronaut apparently has heard that we're doing business. Good day, sir. Would you be willing to trade us some of your herbs? I want to get higher than that time I went to the moon. Interesting. Seeing as Artemis is is it called Project Artemis? Yeah, is scheduled to start the journey back to the moon sometime rather soon. Once they fixed all the leaks, unfortunately. Hello. Like mankind is making a small step, but man is like leaping, you know. Okay, and they're going to require 20 drugs, 20 boxes of, and I'm going to get a character item, a suit, as a reward. I'm not going to bother with that one. Tired, so tired. Wow. Cut. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, good. So I'm going to ignore that. Let's get back to the job in hand. Yeah, we still have dead bodies strewn around the place. Oh, I need to equip my staff, don't I? Oops. Mr. Security Guard, you need a big stick. My engineer, I don't think, has any equipment that would be useful to him. As such, no. My employees, however, will want those gloves for some reason. There you go. Okay. And I'll carry on. And my moped driver is off to make his delivery to the gun shop again. Oh, we were looking at that, weren't we? So the special client, the gun shop. Yes, I've now got 3 points for delivering that excellent grade basic cannabis. We're getting quite a lot stocked up, so what I think we need to do is find some more customers. And what we can do here is buy something called a order hotline, which basically I think means we tap into the city's telephone network. It costs us £5 but if I can do that, yeah, that's good, then I can get all sorts of people across the city ringing me up and requesting special deliveries. So what we need to do, it'll go back there actually. Oh, no, is it there? No, it's not there. Where do you do that? Ah, it's on the, here it is, on the dispatch map. Here I can turn the hotline on or off. So I'm going to say turn that on. Get the game running. And we should start getting orders in, which will come back with cash payments. I think what we're going to need to do... Oh, someone, an NPC is having a party tonight and needs some stuff. So they're just going to want 8 boxes of bad quality drugs and they're going to give me $704. I'll accept that. Now, obviously, we're not going to get very far with just one moped driver. So what we're going to do, we're going to move some of these traps out the way, so I can fit in another moped. So that's you and you. Turn you around so you can get filled up and get onto the road. There you go. And okay, so Riley Parker. So what I'll do is I will assign this moped driver to go and deliver to Riley. Are you going to be stocked up? Yeah, someone's going to take a box out, put it in the back of the moped, and off he goes. So can we follow you? Where are you going? You're going to Riley. That shouldn't take too long actually, it's quite close. That's handy. There's no time limit on this. Some of the orders come through with time limits. Which we could possibly do if we got a good stock of stuff, obviously, which we have at the moment. There's a terrible humming going on here, which I assume is our vending machines. Oh, actually, looking at my staff, how are they doing? They're going to, yeah, we'll build a toilet at some point. Now, I'm not following my economics at the moment, but I can if I go here. Again, this is, I don't think this is terribly well defined as yet, but what we can see here, estimated expenses. Okay, I'm not earning anything according to this. What's this? My hotline sales. Not sold anything yet. Production. I'm sure I have produced all sorts of stuff, but it's not. Ooh. Ah, you need to click the button at the bottom. Cool. Right, production has gone up again. Ah, hotline sales. This is good. Oh, someone's got another party going on. Let's keep an eye on this though. Production quality. Okay, what's that? Exports. Exporting where? Not sure. Okay, sales and expenses. That is just expenses. Oh, now hang it, if I scroll this down. Okay, I've made no money yet. Alright, it's not too bad, I suppose. He said hopefully. Anyway, what does this NPC want? Another 8. Another 704 reward. I'll accept that. No trouble at all. Thank you very much. And we'll send out to Olivia. And we can see here that we've already delivered one package to Riley. And the gun shop we've sent two to already. How are our moped guys doing? Are they going to take anything? Where's my staff? Oh, walking 2x2. Ah, right. They're going to load up the mopeds, send them out on their way, and off they jolly well go. Okay, now this is all I'm going to do for this first episode. I will probably do at least one more. Oh, why do you have a chicken over his head? If I click on you, looking for work, I don't know. Okay. Oh, okay, we're going to start putting a toilet in. Okay, let's put a toilet in. Let's see if I can put a toilet in. I mean, it's pretty much the same as any other room, to be honest. But I wonder if I can put it in over here. So we're going to build a toilet. We need the room first, of course. We're going to build you along here. Okay. Can I put a door in? Well, I can put the door in on the roadside. Well, that's... Ah! The trouble is, they're going to want to get past these, aren't they, to get there. Okay, if I sell those, because I don't want them walking straight into those bear traps, because that won't do them any good at all. But it does leave me open to the bad guys. So maybe I should put the toilet room over here. In fact, yeah, that's what we're going to do. Yeah, I'm going to do that instead. No. So where's my bear traps? Okay, we'll put those back there. Okay, and we'll put our little toilet room over the other side. I don't want to risk having open space through which the enemy, the Major, can send his forces to do damage to me. Now we want to build a room. Just a little room like that. That should be fine. We'll put a door in there. You can face that, but no, we'll put that door there. We're going to want a toilet cubicle. Click that, and we'll rotate it that way around. Just the one will do. We also want them to wash their hands, health and safety, hygiene, and so on. Put that there, and a dryer. That's lovely. Windows? Nah. More bear traps? No. Actually, I could put a couple more there, just in case the Major comes back. Anyway, yes, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish this episode off here. If you want to see more of this, then please do let me know. You can do that in a number of ways. The simplest, obviously, is just clicking on the like button, the old thumbsy uppy thingy. Even better, though, if you've got anything to say about does the game appeal to you? Do you think we should be doing more of this on the channel? Then please do just drop a note into the comments box below. That would be awesome. And of course, if you've not already subscribed to the channel, you could do that now. And that way you'll know when I upload another one of these or any of my other Let's Play series. But from me, Ajaxpost, here in Definitely Not Fried Chicken. Until the next time, bye bye for now.